Let's talk about money because this is a big issue. Hillary Clinton, at the close of May, had $43 million in the bank, and Trump had $1.3 million. Hillary Clinton's super PAC had $50 million, and Trump's super PAC had $500,000. So let the full weight of that sink in on you. Donald Trump has been self-funding most of his campaign, as we know, and has gotten an enormous amount of earned media, as it's called, news coverage, and has been able to ride that wave all the way to victory in the Republican primary process. But there's going to be money needed. Hillary's people anticipate spending $117 million between now and Election Day. And most of that's going to be anti-Trump. Trump's people have set up $700,000 worth of ad buys. I have to laugh. I actually have to laugh. All right, $700,000. Woo! There's not enough free media in the world to overcome that, people. Okay, so Mr. Trump and his staff are now setting about to raise money, which they have to do. All right? They don't have to compete with her, but they have to be able to raise money and to go after her with ads. Because George Stephanopoulos, the people at ABC, the people at the major networks, where most of the I don't want to say undereducated, some of them are very educated, most of the people who can't think, who are not analytical thinkers, most of them get their news from George Stephanopoulos and those people, and they're not going to give Trump a lot of those sound bites where he's calling Hillary a liar and the most evil person to ever run for the presidency. They're just not going to do it, all right? So Trump needs to raise money. Now, you and I are going to be where he gets his money. If you want Trump to win, that is, all right? So I'm going to talk very bluntly with you, and I want you to not be offended. I want you to just think this through with me. For the next 30 days, I want you to take all the money or all the fundraising letters that come in your mailbox and all the ones that come in your email box, should you do email, and I want you to save them and even categorize them. Here's a stack for pro-life. Here's a stack for homosexual marriage, the defense of heterosexual marriage. Here's anti-Muslim literature, which is really on the rise right now. And then here's the Second Amendment. Right? Pick those four. Same with emails. What I want you to do is read them very carefully and see which ones are discussing the upcoming election. We need to elect people who will stand with us on these issues, who will fight for the right to life of babies. Islam is a threat. Sharia law is being taught in our schools. Just read them all right? Because these are what are called hot button issues. And the fundraising industry for the religious right and for conservative issues is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's literally an industry. Now, then, look at how many of them at the very bottom say, your gift is tax deductible. That's what I want you to do. Look at, don't give, just take a pause, okay? And look for the ones that say your gift is tax deductible. And please understand this. If it says your gift is tax deductible, then ultimately they cannot legally spend one dime to help Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton. Not a dime. It's against the law. Now, maybe one or two of them will break the law and do it, all right? But for the most part, they dance with who brung them, baby. They got to this point by not in breaking the IRS law, and they're gonna stay the course, okay? So whether it's Donald Trump or whether it's your favorite U.S. House member or it's your favorite U.S. senator, if you get a letter from anyone saying, this issue, we really need to stand on this issue, if it's about an election cycle issue, unless it's a PAC that's going to spend money, don't give. You're wasting your money if you give. I'm letting you know right now. You are wasting your money if you give, because they are not going to use your money to impact the election for the issue that is dear to your heart. But a candidate can and will. So if an issue matters to you in this election cycle, give the money to candidates who will fight for what you believe in.